Hello and welcome back. We're going to do this as an EDC Sunday because I haven't done an EDC Sunday for a while and I've kind of been lax on it. So I've got some new EDC things that I'm going to be showing off. My son let me borrow a few new EDC knives that we're going to do some reviewing on, and we're going to keep this rolling. So let's jump into backpacks and pack organizers. So if you saw my last video, which was only like a minute and a half, you saw that Mystery Ranch, an affiliate of mine, sent me out a couple of packs and a backpack to test out and review. And I know I promised I'd have it out in a week, but things happened and the world went crazy on me, and I'm just now getting to it. So, but I did actually use all these packs and I tested them out. And I put them to what I consider a pretty decent test. Didn't get to film all of it, but we'll get to that in a little bit. They sent me the Tech holster, the Mission Control, and the Ruck 15. And like I said, I have used all these. I have used them to go to the gym. I use them to carry around my work gear. I've used it to carry a small RC 24 scale crawler that I have. I have used this thing pretty much every day for one thing or another, just to see what all I could get out of these backpacks and to see if they were actually worth it or not. So we're going to start going into each one of these and tell you how I ended up using them, what I thought of them, and whether or not I think they're worth checking into. So let's get into the first one, which is the Mystery Ranch Tech holder. This is the Mystery Ranch Tech holder. And I'll tell you what, it's actually pretty cool. I didn't really find that it was super useful to me, only because I didn't get to test out a whole lot of things because I was trying to test them all out at the same time. But I did find the best use for me for this was for work. I actually carry my personal cell phone and a work cell phone. And it was easy to keep both of them organized right here in one pack so that I didn't have any problems losing anything. They were organized well and they could just get shoved into the backpack, so I knew exactly where they were until I needed to use them. I also was able to, in the front pouch, and I'll get into each one of these a little bit later, I was also able to carry my earbuds. The reason why I decided to use this as my cell phone and earbud pouch is because this is made out of 500D CORDURA fabric, which is water resistant. It's just a fantastic little case for that. So as you can see, it's got dual zippers that are YKK zippers. It has MOLLE straps on the back, two Velcro MOLLE straps that are really tough to open, and that's good because they won't fall off. And then even on the inside, it has more webbing, so if you want to use it, say in a utility belt or your personal belt, that would slide right through there and it's not going anywhere. So from there, it has two zippers, and inside the padded front and back, it has enough space for two cell phones, which this one is an iPhone 16 Pro Max, which is probably one of the biggest phones you can get, I think. And it fits perfectly in there, as well as a Galaxy, I think it's an S10 or something like that from work, which slides in there great as well. So it's got plenty of room. It's also got another interior pocket that if you want to, you can carry, say, a spare USB cord that'll slide right in, just in case you need that somewhere or one goes bad that you are already using. The cell phones, and then a elastic cord on the front with a pull tab that has a flap and another pocket, and it's actually large enough for not only just, say, some earbud case that would fit in there, but if I even wanted to, I could take my cigar lighter and cutter and it would fit right down in there as well. That's if I wanted to make this into, say, a cigar pouch that I would take with me somewhere. And it secures with a button at the bottom and zips up nice and neat. And that stuff's not going anywhere. It is absolutely fantastic for that. Other than that, I mean, if I wanted to, I suppose I could put a few EDC knives or even my multi-tool in there. Make it maybe a tool pouch instead. I didn't really test that out, but it has a lot of capabilities as long as you're looking for something that's small, and it will hold quite a bit. I mean, that's quite a bit for something that's so small. It does make it pretty versatile, but it does limit what you could carry in here. So for around $40, and watch for sales because they do have sales every once in a while, you can pick this up sometimes for even cheaper than that. But for $40, this is an excellent buy. And they do come in a range of colors, from black, buckskin, foliage, gravel, and ponderosa. So you've got quite a few options. Now the overall size of this is 8 inches by 5 inches by 1.75 inches. So that kind of helps give you an overall size of what we're looking at. And the interior dimensions are going to be just a slight bit smaller because the whole thing is padded. And it's super rugged, well stitched. I do actually recommend it. Although if you're looking to carry more things, this one is kind of limited. So I might look at something else like the next one on the list, which is the Mission Control. So this is the Mission Control from Mystery Ranch. This bag comes in 3 different sizes and 3 different colors. They have a small, a medium, and a large. The small will hold 120 cubic inches. The medium will carry 185 cubic inches. And the large, it's huge, is going to carry 550 cubic inches. It's like a backpack practically. It also comes in black, hunter, and white. Now the prices will range from $50 for the small one to $75 for the large. Between this and the tech holster, I'm glad I got this. This one, I actually haven't been able to fill it up enough with just the simple EDC stuff that I carry, and even some stuff that I wouldn't normally carry that I've found to be absolutely essential when I leave the house anymore. This goes with me practically every day. So in here, you have just one pouch. It does have a couple of side loops and a couple of bottom loops that you can use to attach to different things, either with D-rings or if you want to with some sort of Velcro strap. And I'll get into why you might want to use a piece of Velcro strap once I get to the other one. So bear with me. But you also have a top handle, And the larger one is going to come with a few more features than even this, but let's just cover what the small one has. You have a pouch that is made in a clamshell design out of 210D Hydra nylon. And this thing is tough. I've dropped it, thrown it around in my truck, in my Jeep, and I haven't even seen a scuff or a mark on it. So this is a great little pack to carry a lot of your everyday essentials. But in here, since it's a clamshell design, it's got the same kind of zippers we had on the tech holster, and it opens up into a clamshell design, which is really nice. And in here, we have multiple pockets and even an elastic strap in here for another piece. It is a fantastic little pouch to carry things that you don't want to carry on you, but something that you might want to just throw into your vehicle to make sure that you have with you when you go someplace. So what I have in this one, and some of these are going to overlap the other one, just to show you what kind of things you can put in here. The first is going to be kind of a stretchy nylon pouch, and in here I have multiple things. I have personal wipes. I have Band-Aids for just in case of an emergency, and even a small grooming kit that will fit just in the first front pouch because it is deep and it's made of a stretchy nylon, so it'll expand to fit whatever you want in there. So this is a very capable pouch. I think that even if you went to the next size up or the large, you wouldn't really need for much of anything else. The only thing I wish is that on the back, that it had some kind of Velcro straps so that it could attach to MOLLE webbing, but that's something that maybe I could do, or maybe in an updated version, maybe Mystery Ranch could add that to the back. I think that would be a huge benefit to this pouch and the medium, because it just will extend the amount that you can carry with you if you have a backpack that's capable with MOLLE webbing on it. Really, the only downside is that. Other than that, I think that these are both very, very capable and excellent quality. They're even padded. They feel like they're almost a hard case, but they're not hard. They're going to protect your equipment very well. Anything that you want to put in here that's electronic based, I think is going to be very safe in here. I was probably most impressed with this. This will stay part of my everyday carry. I find a use for it every single time I go out. So let's move on to the next one, and that is the Ruck 15. All right, and next is the Ruck 15. This is my everyday backpack. And as far as the backpack goes, this thing is actually multifunction. There are a lot of really good features about it. Although I wish I had gone with a slightly larger one, but this will do everything that I need it to and want it to for now, because I still haven't even probably used it to its fullest capacity yet. The other two pouches that I have, I've actually been storing inside instead of using the MOLLE webbing that's on the outside. And when I was talking about putting Velcro straps onto the mesh control, this is the reason why I was saying I wish it had Velcro straps in the back so that it could actually attach to the outside of this, and then you can utilize more of the internal space of this bag. Now, the great thing about this bag is its features. So it is made from 330D Robic CORDURA nylon. It also has 8040D ballistic carbonate coated laser cut PAL panels. That's a mouthful. And it also comes with the same kind of zippers on the other two, the YKK number 8 and number 10 zippers. So these zippers are going to hold up to a lot of abuse. And the other great thing is on the top opening panel, it does have 2 magnets. And this is actually a quick access opening panel where you grab the front of it and it comes right open. Then you can actually fold this back a little bit to gain even greater access to the inside. Then on the outside, it has 2 expandable water bottle holders, and I've actually used it to hold my phone gimbal. And because it stretches, it fits down nice and neatly, and it's secure enough that it's not going to fall out. So I've never had a problem with that. Again, this is all molded with padded back, so it's going to be very, very comfortable to wear all day long. It has padded straps that are fully adjustable. And something that I was missing from other backpacks that I've had in the past is a chest strap, which is also adjustable. And it's just make sure that the shoulder straps don't go sliding off of you. Even though most of the time I'm using just one of the straps, like a 12-year-old kid, but it still works just fine either way. It's extremely nice. And on the front, the two best features that I saw were an external pocket that goes all the way across the front, and it has this MOLLE webbing. So that if you want to attach something that has Velcro straps, such as the tech holster with the Velcro straps in back, you could attach that via the MOLLE webbing. So not only is it a good size for what it is, but it has the capability to basically expand out with additional pouches for whatever kind of uses you're going to need. The size on this is 915 cubic inches. That's what it'll hold. This does cost about $130, so it is a little on the expensive side, but when you consider some of the other backpacks out there, this is not near what you would pay for something that has this kind of quality and the amount of versatility that something like this has. The Ruck also does come in a variety of sizes. This is the 15. There's a 20 and I believe another one larger than this. Sorry, don't remember this size right off the top of my head, but it does come in a variety of sizes, and it also comes in 4 different colors: black, buckskin, ponderosa, and shadow. This one is the buckskin. I really kind of want it in the black, but when I asked for these, they didn't have the black, so I picked the buckskin just because it was probably the next coolest color on the list. I think this is a company you really should look into because these things are not built cheap at all. These have a very good quality to them. They're going to last a lifetime, and you just need to see the kind of versatility that they're creating with these packs. I did not pay for these. They are not sponsoring this ad, but they did send these to me for free to check out. My recommendation would be that you definitely look at the Ruck, but maybe look at the 20, which is a little bit bigger, and definitely look at the Mission Control. I don't know if you would want or need a bigger one than this, but that might be something that you consider. As far as the tech holster, as neat and compact as it is and the features that it has, I'm probably going to struggle using it more than I have. And I just have to be honest about that. It is, very good quality, but I don't think it's something that I would probably use on a daily basis. Maybe if I was going on a trip to hold something that I needed to keep separate from other things that wasn't very big. But on a daily basis, no. The other two, I will definitely be using these on a daily basis. So I think they were easily worth the time and money to research and look into. So I would suggest those two, and look at the other things that they offer. Mystery Ranch is a great company where they are making products for the everyday. They're making it for the serious hiker. They're making stuff for serious campers. They make for EMT, military, police, firefighters. The quality that they're making is that level. And if you know somebody who is in one of those fields, you know that they need something that's going to be extremely durable and last a long time. And these guys are actually making that kind of product. So with that said, we're going to bring this EDC Sunday to a close. I hope you found some value in this. I know that I'm going to get a whole lot of value in this, and these won't be the last products I get from them because I just think they're that good. So definitely check them out. Again, I'll have a link in the description below. And you guys have a great weekend, a great week. I'll see you in the next video. I've got to find something else to put in here. Or at the very least, I need to figure out how to make this go onto that. I wish there was a way. I wish they did. I wish they had the Velcro on the back like they have on this. That's the only really fail on this, but I'll figure something out. If nothing else, it'll fit in here with all the other garbage that I have. So, all right, thanks a lot. We'll see ya.